They say Canada is the coldest country. Others argue it's Russia. But let me show you the place where life itself has to be re-engineered just to survive. A place where cars never turn off, where eyelashes freeze in minutes, and where stepping outside can feel like walking onto another planet. Welcome to Yakutia, deep in Siberia. It's not just cold here, it's lethal. On winter mornings, the temperature can drop below -50 degrees Celsius. To put that in perspective, that's colder than the surface of Mars on some days. If you breathe deeply, the air burns your lungs. If you wear glasses, they freeze to your face. And if your car engine goes cold, it may never start again. That's why locals leave their vehicles running all day, even when parked outside shops or at work. The fuel bill? Enormous. But the alternative? Being stranded in a frozen wasteland. Imagine waking up in the dark, layering clothes like armor, thermal underwear, wool, fur, and heavy boots. It takes 10 minutes just to prepare for a walk. Step outside and your eyelashes instantly crystallize. Phones die within minutes. Pen ink freezes. Even metal can snap if stressed. Food here doesn't need freezers. Markets sell fish, meat, and even horse blood popsicles straight from open-air stalls, perfectly preserved by nature. It looks shocking, but for locals, it's simply normal life. Yakutsk, the capital of this region, is built differently than any other city on Earth. The ground underneath is permafrost, frozen soil that never thaws. Build directly on it, and the heat from a house will melt the ground, making the building collapse. So entire neighborhoods are perched on concrete stilts. Utilities, pipes, and water lines run above ground in insulated tubes, crisscrossing the city like arteries. And when that permafrost does start to melt, because the climate here is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world, the very foundations of homes and roads crack apart. Imagine watching the ground beneath your house literally disintegrate. That's the daily gamble people live with. So why live here? For the people of Yakutia, it's home. Communities have adapted over centuries. Schools stay open unless it's colder than -55. Children learn to dress like a cabbage, layer after layer after layer. Families eat fatty meats to fuel their bodies against the cold. And life continues, even when nature seems determined to stop it. Yet survival is always on their minds. Going outside without preparation is unthinkable. If your car breaks down in the middle of nowhere, you don't wait for help. You could freeze in less than an hour. Every trip, every errand, every school day is calculated against the risk of the cold. And here's the harshest truth. It's not just the temperature that wears people down. It's the endless darkness, the isolation, the knowledge that the cold isn't just uncomfortable, it's unforgiving. People describe it as living on the edge of habitability. But at the same time, there's pride. Pride in enduring what most humans could never handle. Pride in knowing you belong to one of the toughest places on Earth. So next time you shiver on a winter morning, remember, somewhere in Yakutia, kids are walking to school in -50. Markets are selling frozen fish outdoors, and cars are humming all day just to stay alive. Would you survive a week here? Drop your answer in the comments, because this is life in the coldest country on Earth.